This is the 34E6UC monitor from KOORUI. Now I've actually done a review on this monitor before, but I found out they did a refresh on it with some nice upgrades, like going from 165Hz to 180Hz. Looking at the specs here, this is a 34-inch VA panel ultra-wide with a 3440 by 1440p resolution and the 180Hz refresh rate at a 1 millisecond motion picture response time. One of the big draws here is the 1000R curve, which looks awesome in person and makes the most sense with an ultra-wide like this. This is HDR400 certified and has FreeSync Premium along with G-Sync compatibility. This has a contrast ratio of 4000 to 1 with peak brightness here at 400 nits, and this covers 90% of the DCI-P3 color gamut and 125% of the sRGB color space. 4 ports. This has 2 HDMI 2.0, 1 DP 1.4, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. For mechanical adjustments, this has height, swivel, and tilt, and this has a 75mm by 75mm VESA pattern if you wanted to mount this on a monitor arm. Inside of the box, you will get the monitor, base, arm, power adapter, power cord, and a DP cable. The panel menu has a ton to offer here with lots of adjustments to the picture, along with overclocking the refresh rate or using the MPRT mode. This also has an eye saver mode along with picture-in-picture and picture-by-picture options, which makes more sense on an ultra-wide like this than a normal 16:9 monitor. When it comes to gaming, the vibrancy of the panel really shines here with amazing colors and a higher contrast ratio than an IPS panel, which makes this great for RPGs, adventure, or horror games. VA panels are typically slower than IPS panels, but when you start increasing the refresh rate higher and higher, it tends to smooth out. So the 180Hz here offers solid performance for first-person shooters and racing games. The best part here is the price, which is normally $499, but this can be found on sale for as low as $269, especially during Amazon Prime Day sales. Now the comparison here to the Samsung G5 is inevitable, but I said in my full review of the previous version, and it still applies here, I think this is a better monitor in my opinion. KOORUI is offering the 1000R curve that everybody loves so much, but with a molding that has more adjustments, not just tilt like the Samsung G5 has, while offering more in-panel settings and a more vibrant panel that now has a higher refresh rate. So if you're on the fence, I would choose the KOORUI here hands down.